Hey guys, today I'm going to do a study on Genesis chapter 19. So let's get into it. The two angels entered Sodom in the evening as Lot was sitting in the Sodom's gateway. When Lot saw them, he got up to meet them. He bowed with his face to the ground and said, "My lords, turn aside to your sovereign's house, wash your feet and spend the night. Then you can get up early and go on your way." The two angels entered Sodom in the evening as Lot was sitting in Sodom's gateway. When Lot saw them, he got up to meet them. He bowed with his face to the ground and said, "My lords, turn aside to your servant's house, wash your feet, and spend the night. Then you can get up early and go on your way." So Lot, like Abraham, recognized that these people are important. So he saw the two angels and he recognized their importance. "No," they said, "we would rather spend the night in the square." But he urged them so strongly that they followed him and went into his house. He prepared a feast and baked unleavened bread for them, and they ate. Before he went to bed, the men of the city of Sodom, both young and old, the whole population, surrounded the city house. He called out to Lot and said, "Where are the men who came to you tonight? Send them out to us so we can have sex with them." Lot went out to the door, at the entrance and shut the door behind him. He said, "Do not do this evil, my brothers. Look, I've got two daughters who haven't been intimate with a man. I'll bring them out to you, and you can do whatever you want to them. However, do not do anything to these men, because they've come under the protection of my roof." "Get out of the way," they said, adding, "This one came here as an alien, but he's acting like a judge. That would do more harm to you than to them." They put pressure on Lot and came out to break down the door. Before they went to bed, the men of the city of Sodom, both young and old, the whole population, surrounded the house. He called out to Lot and said, "Where are the men who came to you tonight? Send them out to us so we can have sex with them." Lot went out to them at the entrance and shut the door behind him. He said, "Do not do this even, my brothers. Look, I got two daughters who haven't been intimate with a man. I'll bring them out to you, and you can do whatever you want to them. However, do not do anything to this man, because they've come under the protection of my roof." This is like the passage showing homosexuality, because the men of Sodom, both young and old, wanted to have sex with two angels, two men who were the two angels. In other passages, it says that homosexuality is bad, but the reason why Lot is really scared is because these are literally two angels. He says because even if they got intimate with his daughters, that would still be a sin. But at least it wouldn't be with, two angels. This is and also it's kind of insane how these people from Sodom, both young and old, the whole population surrounded the house. And the only thing they had on their mind was to have sex with two random strangers who just came into the town. "Get out of the way," they said, adding, "This one came here as an alien, but he's acting like a judge. That will do this more harm to you than to them." Now they put pressure to Lot and came out to break down the door. Get out of the way, they said. "This man came as an alien, but he's acting like a judge." They're saying this a lot, and they're getting mad a lot for not complying to their lustful desires. They are being not very good. But the angels reached out, brought Lot into the house with them, and shut the door. They struck the man who were at the entrance house, both young and old, with blindness, so they were unable to find entrance. Then the angels said to Lot, "Do you have anyone else here, your son-in-law, your sons and daughters, or anyone else in the city who belongs to you? Then get out of this place, for we are about to destroy this place, because the outcry against people is so great before us. Before the Lord that the Lord has sent us to destroy it." So Lot went out and spoke to his sons-in-law who were going to marry his daughter. "Get up," he said. "Get out of this place, for the Lord is about to destroy the city." But his sons-in-law thought he was joking. Then the angel said to Lot, "Do you have anyone else here, a son-in-law, your sons and daughters, or anyone else in the city belongs to them? Get out of this place. But we are about to destroy this place because the outcry against people is so great before the Lord. The Lord has sent us to destroy it." the angels are like, after hearing the outcry and just immediately coming here and just everybody, like the whole population, like both young and more, the whole population surround the house and like demand to have sex with two random people. And like they were going to harm him, do more harm than do to them. So like they were going to do like harm to the angels by like raping them, but like they're gonna even do even more harm to Lot. And so the angels recognize that this place is like completely unredeemable, so they need to destroy it. So Lot went out and spoke to his sons-in-law who was going to marry his daughters. "Get up," he said, "get out of this place, for the Lord is about to destroy your city." But his sons-in-law thought he was joking. So his sons-in-law didn't believe him, and not really smart. At daybreak, the angels urged Lot on, "Get up, take your wife and with your two daughters who are here, or you'll be swept away in the punishment of the city." So take your wife and your two daughters who are here. So that's in total like 4 people. And if you notice with Abraham, he said at the end of his plea, he said, then he said, "Let my Lord not be angry. Now speak one more time. Suppose 10 are found there." He answered, "I will not destroy on account of 10. When the Lord finished speaking with Abraham, he departed, and Abraham returned to this place. And take your wife and your two daughters who are here. So that's only like 4, and well, it's gonna later like turn into 3. So there's not even 10. There's not even like 5. But he hesitated because of the Lord's compassion for him. The men grabbed his hand, his wife's hand, and the hands of his two daughters. They brought him out and left him outside the city. As soon as the angels got them outside, one of them said, "Run for your lives. Do not look back, and do not stop anywhere on the plains. Run to the mountains, or you'll be swept away." But Lot said to them, "No, my lords, please. Your servant have indeed found favor with you, and you have shown me great kindness by saving my life. But I cannot run to the mountains. The disaster will overtake me, and I will die. Look, this town is close enough for me to flee to. It is a small place. Please let me run to it. It's only a small place, is not it? So that I can survive." And he said to him, "All right, I will grant your request about this matter too, and will not demolish the town you mentioned. Hurry up, run to it, for I cannot do anything until you get there. Therefore the name of the city is Zor. The sun had risen over the land where Lot reached Zor. Then out of the sky the Lord rained on Sodom and Gomorrah, burning sulfur from the Lord. He demolished these cities, the entire plain, all the inhabitants of the cities, and whatever grew on the ground. But Lot's wife looked back and became a pillar of salt." Run for your lives. Do not look back. Do not stop anywhere in the plain. Run out to the mountains, or you will be swept away. So Lot, he didn't want to run the mountains because like it would because he's afraid that like I can't run to the mountains, but the disaster will overtake me, and he would die. So he wants to run to a close town. So they tell him to go to the city of Zor. But his wife looked bad because she Sodom and Gomorrah and became a pillar of salt. So in total only 3 people were saved. So in total only 3 people were righteous. Early in the morning, Abraham went to the place where he had stood before the Lord. He looked down towards Sodom and Gomorrah and all the land of the plain, and he saw that smoke was going up from the land like the smoke of the furnace. So it was when God destroyed the cities of the plain, he remembered Abraham brought Lot out of the middle of the upheaval, where he demolished the cities where the Lord had lived. Lot departed from Zor and lived in the mountains along with his 2 daughters, because he was afraid to live in Zor. Instead, he and his 2 daughters lived in a cave. Then the firstborn said to the younger, "Our father is old, and there's no man in the land to sleep with us in the custom of our land. Come, let's get our father to drink wine so that we can sleep with him and solve our father's line." So they got to their father drink wine that night, and the firstborn came and slept with her father. He did not know where she lay down or when she got up. The next day, the firstborn said to the younger, "Look, I slept with my father last night. Let's get and drink wine again so you can get out to sleep with him when we solve our father's line." That night again, they got their father drink wine, and the younger went and slept with him. He did not know where she lay down or where she got up. So both of Lot's daughter became pregnant by the father. The firstborn gave birth to a son named Moab. He is the father of the Mobites of today. The younger also gave birth to a son, and she named him Benami. He's the father of the Ammonites of today. So his daughters decided so like obviously daughters having sex with their father is not like a good thing. So like the daughters like wanted to preserve their father's family line. And also like Lot didn't know anything about this because he didn't know where they laid. He did not know where she laid down and when she got up. So like this is like completely his like his daughter's fault. But even Adonis, like the law hasn't been given yet, so like they don't know. So like while it like everybody like well it's like pretty obvious because they had to hide it from Lot because Lot probably wouldn't agree to it. There's like no law telling them not to, but like they probably knew that was bad. But yeah. And also, so they gave birth to like Moab, the father of Mobites, and Ben-Ammi, the father of the Ammonites. And Mobites and Ammonites eventually come into conflict with the Jewish people. So I don't think like God really supported this, thing. But yeah, this is Genesis chapter 19. Which has the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah because, like, they will not even, like, let my Lord not be angry. Now, I will speak one more time. Suppose 10 are found there. He answered, I will not show you on account of 10. The Lord finished speaking with Abraham in pardon, and Abraham returned to this place. There were not even 10 people that, like, were righteous in Sodom and Gomorrah. So he destroyed them because they were, like, bad. And then it began with the origin of Moab and Ammon. And yeah. So if any experienced Christian sees this and I said something wrong, please correct me. And if you like this video, like it. And if you think it was good, subscribe. And I'll see you if you think I'm doing something good, then subscribe. And if you didn't, and oh yeah, okay. And I'll see you next day if the Lord wills. Bye.